This video I want to take a look at a question that comes up from time to time, and that is to do with the common policy that employers have in relation to annual leave, and it's a policy of use it or lose it. Is this lawful? This is a question that arose in the German courts in the last 12 or 18 months, and there was two cases which were referred to the Court of Justice in Europe for a decision as to whether this policy of use it or lose it in relation to annual leave was lawful. Now, I've written a blog post about this particular topic and about the two cases, and indeed one of the cases, Max Planck versus Shimizu, I think, and the other case involved Cruisinger versus Land Berlin. Both of those cases, they're worth having a look at because they set out what the European Court of Justice says in relation to a use it or lose it policy in relation to annual leave. As I say, I've written about it on my website, employmentrightsireland.com, and you can have a look at the cases themselves, but essentially there's three takeaways. One, the employer should encourage the employee to take annual leave. Two, the employee cannot store up annual leave and refuse to take it and store it up like a squirrel storing up nuts and then pounce at a later time with some sort of a claim for untaken leave. And three, it is lawful for an employer to have that policy of use it or lose it, provided the employer encourages and permits the employee to take the leave. If the employer does not permit the employee to take the leave, then in that situation, any untaken leave on behalf of the employee, he or she is entitled to be paid for it. So that's the position. To summarise, it is lawful to have a policy of use it or lose it in relation to annual leave, but the employer should encourage the employee to take it and certainly cannot prevent the employee from taking it, because if he does, then untaken annual leave, the employee is entitled to be paid in lieu of that untaken leave in circumstances where it was beyond his control. In other words, the employer prevented him from taking it. I hope you find this video useful. If you do, give it a thumbs up down below. And you may be interested in subscribing to my YouTube channel if this sort of thing floats your boat and rings your bell. I make 2 videos every week, publish them on YouTube on a Wednesday and Saturday morning, and I deal with all aspects of Irish law and Irish business.